you're not quite 1,000 pounds.
Hello and welcome back to Season Sisters. I'm Autumn.
I'm Summer.
And we're covering Season 1, Episode 4, A House Divided of 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Yeah, Wednesday, January 22nd, 2020 was the air date. After a stressful first month of dieting, the sisters head back to Atlanta for their 1-month check-in with Dr. Procter to find out if they are on the right path to their weight goals. The results force Amy to make a difficult decision. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. And then we start off at the Feed Mill Bar and Restaurant, which is still open.
Good, because that shrimp Creole that I think Amy had for dinner, I can't remember if it was Amy or Michael, but
I
I
think
was
they
like,
both had it.
I was like, that looks so good.
Yeah.
To be fair, I do watch these after work, and I normally eat like sandwiches. So I'm like, that, yes, queen.
Is this the one? This is the episode where she tried to order the gator.
Yeah,
right?
and they were like, we
They
only
couldn't do it.
I've never had gator not fried either, so I don't know.
I don't know if you can.
I'm
sure you can,
I'm sure you
but-
can, but I've always had gator fried. So
Same.
yeah,
Yeah. But they get to go out, Amy and Michael alone without Tammy.
Alone.
And they talk about how they've only been married for 3 months.
It's crazy.
And Tammy's been living with them the
The
whole time.
sounds
Just
like
too much.
it's a huge weight off their plate without Tammy there.
Amy is venting to Michael and says it's miserable living with Tammy. She also thinks that Tammy is jealous of her for being married. And I could definitely see that because I think it's hard. Amy has a person.
Yeah.
And Tammy has no person.
Yeah, there's been a lot of scenes like the swimming pool scene, the van scene, where we've seen it looks like Tammy is jealous of the fact that Amy has somebody to love and gorilla noise
And
with.
love her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Michael and Amy start talking about potentially moving into the duplex next door or moving Tammy
Moving
into
Tammy
the duplex.
to the duplex, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love that they were like, we need to move her out. We'll share a wall.
I think that that's a decent compromise.
Yeah, it's very sweet of them to think that that's a doable thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It looks like, okay, so after we finish eating, like Michael tells Amy that he's proud of how hard she's been working on
Yeah.
her diet. And then
Love Michael.
I love Michael too.
Just, oh, Michael.
And then Amy goes in to talk to Tammy when she gets back home, and Tammy immediately starts in because of how Amy's looking at her.
Yeah.
So they're still clearly in the throes of the fight from last week.
And according to it's a month almost, right? Like it's been a while since we had our last appointment.
Yeah.
And now we're getting ready to go back. So it's like
Getting ready to
y'all
go
are
back.
still fighting about the same thing.
And then Amy tells Tammy about the duplex next door being empty and suggests basically told that Tammy needs to move into it. And then Tammy's furious because she should have been involved in the decision-making process.
Yeah.
So they're still like not made up at this point.
Which, to be fair, I do think that is something you should talk to the person you want out of your house about. Like, hey, this is what we're thinking you need out in a couple months. Here's an option.
Yeah, I see that, but I also think that Tammy seems like a person who would never leave of her own volition.
Oh, yeah. No, why would I want to take a shower myself when you can just shower me?
Yeah, because like what I thought was interesting is the producer asks Tammy in her little interview, like, how do you feel about the moving out conversation? And Tammy says, well, they should have never taken on the responsibility of me if they couldn't commit.
Which is funny because I thought in the first couple of episodes, she talked about how she used to live alone anyway.
I don't know if she ever did.
Or was her living alone like in like a
Rehab.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering, because I know that Amy mentions at some point in the show, like, Tammy has gone through everyone in the family.
Yeah.
And everyone in the family has hit a breaking point with her.
Yeah.
And now I'm the only one left.
Yeah.
So she's only 32, 31 at this point.
32.
Yeah. So like, when did she live alone if she's gone through Misty, Amanda, Chris, possibly Darlene, and rehabs?
Living with Darlene would be the worst. I'd rather
Yeah.
live in rehab.
So when did she live alone? I don't know. I'm not saying she'd never lived alone, but it just seems like if she did, it probably wasn't for very long. And are we counting hospital stays as living alone?
Yeah. But I
So.
feel like she would want to live alone. I don't know, but I love like
It seems more lonely, and she wouldn't have anyone to force her to get her stuff.
Yeah, it's like if you want to eat junk food all day and not clean your house,
Yeah.
it's your house.
And she's 32 and has never driven a car,
yeah.
which makes sense for, like, it makes sense for certain cultures and certain populations, but for rural
Kentucky, you're going to need a car.
you need a car.
Yeah, which is why the duplex idea is such a great idea because it's like we're literally next
Privacy,
door.
but assistance.
Yeah.
It would make sense. But Tammy says that they are trying to push her out.
Which they are.
But they're not. Is Tammy really thinking that, like, well, you should never let me live here if you ever wanted me to go?
I mean, I feel like Tammy is a all or nothing person, so she's probably like, you wanted me to live here, so I live here. It's like, but we didn't mean like forever.
Yeah, we meant to like help you get on your feet, and you're clearly not getting on your feet. And also, if you think of it from Amy's perspective, if Tammy's not doing well on her diet right now, that's holding Amy back too, because Amy also has the same addiction problems.
Yeah, and having to go buy cake for Tammy and
watch her eat it. Yeah,
it's probably like, oh my god, I have broccoli today.
It would make Amy have more slip-ups than Amy wants to have.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see being like, no, you need to get out.
But also, if Amy does do well and want chocolate ice cream one day, then she has to hide it. Or continue with Tammy be like, well, that's not on our diet.
Yeah. Or Tammy will just throw it in her face.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're not doing what you're supposed to do either. And it's like, girl, stop comparing.
I think sisters, like you and I did not get along well when we shared a room.
No, we were children.
As well as we have now that we live in separate houses. I think space is good for sisters.
We definitely got way closer when I moved out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but we shared a room and you were dirty.
I mean,
you were cluttery. I wouldn't say dirty. You're not gross, but you have a lot of stuff.
I'm a hoarder to an extent. I like maximalism. So I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I need all of this.
Every surface was yours.
Yes. Every single straight.
And then you moved out and my room was spotless. And it was just like,
yes.
Oh, it wasn't me all along.
All this time I thought it was me, but it wasn't. It was my sister who hoarded.
Yeah. But then we start heading to Atlanta for the 1 month check-in. And Amy says she's been really trying this month. She acknowledges that she hasn't been perfect.
Right.
But she has been trying. And then Tammy says that she's done a lot better as well.
Which I doubt.
But the tension feels so high because then Amy just says, how?
Yeah.
Like, so Tammy says that I haven't eaten as many fried foods as I was.
Yeah. And I feel like looking at them, like in this episode, I feel like you could almost see Amy lose a little weight. It was like, oh, she does look a little different. Tammy, I did not see a difference.
No difference.
Yeah.
No difference at all. She actually looked really cute when we got to Dr. Proctor's.
Which one?
Amy.
Yeah.
She was wearing like a peach button up and she actually looked pink, like put together.
Yeah.
For once. And I was like, oh, you look adorable.
Yeah. I feel like for Amy, it's just a matter of minimal changes that we're going to make her.
She needs to dress for her body type.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying she needs to cover up or anything like that, but dressing for your shape helps. Yeah. So, and I never do that. But anyway, she says to Dr. Proctor that she's been working out. She's been drinking the protein shakes. And so we started, like her original weight was 406. She's down to 401 at the last appointment. And now she's at 390.
Yep.
So she's not doing as well as she probably could have done in a month.
Yeah.
Or she should have done in a month at her weight. And Dr. Proctor does tell her that she needs to buckle down and do it. Because she needs to get down to 375 to get the approval.
And I feel like really when you think about it, that's 11 pounds a month, which is almost a pound every 2 days. That's not terrible. Like
it's not terrible.
I wouldn't be upset by it for somebody who is like, hey, but I think Amy probably also need that kick in the butt to be like, you need to do. If you really want this, you need to do better.
Yeah, because I think there's probably a lot of enabling and adjusting and stuff like that.
For sure.
Then it's Tammy's turn to go talk to Dr. Proctor.
Yeah.
And she tells the doctor that Amy's the one who's regulating what they're both eating.
Yeah.
And then so she started at 608. And she's down to only 600.
Yeah.
So she's only lost 8 pounds in a month.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, total, Amy's down 15 already.
Yeah.
And Tammy's down, well, she gained after the weigh-in at the junkyard and is now down 8. So realistically 5 since our very first weigh-in.
Yeah.
But, so the doctor says that he has serious doubts that she's made any changes at all.
Yeah.
And then he asks her, what's your biggest downfall? And then Amy gets run over by a bus.
Yeah.
Like just heaved out into traffic.
Yeah. Because I think if she would have lost weight, she would have taken credit for it.
She 100% would have. And then she says that Amy needs to be more helpful.
And I disagree. I feel like Amy is being helpful. If Amy is losing the weight that she is losing, and the doctor even says, because I have it written in my notes, is like the bigger you are, the more weight you can lose when this starts happening. So Tammy should be dropping it like water. This should be going. So, which is hilarious to me, that the bigger you are, the more weight you lose. But I forgot where I was going with that.
We were talking about how she just threw Amy under the bus.
Yeah, no, it's just if Amy hadn't lost as much weight, then I would be like, yeah, you're probably right.
There's clearly an issue with the nutrition or how many calories you're
Y'all
consuming.
are doing better if you had years to get healthy.
Right.
But you don't. You guys want this more immediately.
Right.
You have a limit. This needs to step up. But she clearly just throws Amy in their bus, and Amy has done better. And in theory, it should be harder for Amy to lose that weight. That's why Amy's
She's
goal
200
weight was
pounds
less. Yeah.
Yeah.
So her weight is smaller because it's going to take her more time to lose.
Yes.
And be
and
harder.
what I loved about the heaving is the second she starts blaming Amy, the doctor points out that Tammy herself had just said that Amy's the one doing the cooking and Amy's the one doing the shopping. And how in the world does Amy need to be more helpful to you?
Yeah.
How?
It sounds like Amy does everything.
Yeah. And then she starts talking about how Amy won't bring her drinks.
Yeah.
And then the doctor says, you need to go get your own drinks. And then she says, well, it's hard walking with the walker and an open drink. And the doctor's like, okay.
These women love to Amazon shop.
Get a cup holder.
Yeah, they have those for walkers.
Yeah.
Because we looked at it for grandma before.
Yeah.
It's like, they have baskets.
Yeah, you could do everything you need to. And also, that house is not that big.
No.
So it wouldn't, I don't feel like, be that hard to like. Why are you opening your drink at the fridge?
Yeah.
Bring a closed soda over to your couch.
Yeah. And then open it.
Because the doctor basically points out, he's like, I know it's going to hurt when you stand up. It's going to be painful, but you need to stand up.
Yeah.
Because that's going to help with your stamina and your body health.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is like she throws Amy under the bus so much in the next like several episodes. It's crazy.
Yeah. Basically, Amy is the devil.
Yeah. And Tammy does say in her little vlog that she's mad at herself and she's upset. And she's like, I want to do so much more, but I can't.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it. It's an addiction. It's a real addiction. But you need to realize that this is all on you.
Yeah.
And ultimately, all of this is on you.
1,000%.
Yeah. But the next thing we do is Dr. Procter sends them to a bariatric psychologist. And I think that these girls could really benefit from therapy. I think everyone could benefit from therapy.
Therapy is so good.
Yeah. I think that it would be great for them. They're going into a session together.
Is that this episode?
It's not the one with the woman doctor. This was a male doctor.
Oh, okay.
So this is, the next one's in season 2, I think, where they go back to the a psychologist.
That one, I was like, was that this episode? I forgot all about it.
Yeah. So they do the session together, and Amy says that they squabble about everything. Amy says that she has to get Tammy's clothes out, but if she's not there, Tammy will do it by herself.
Yeah.
So that's automatically her doing more than she needs to do for Tammy.
Yeah, because you can do it. You just don't want to if I'm here.
Yep.
Which I get why she would be annoyed with that.
Yes. And then I liked this, not liked it, but Amy does say that she's the one who has to go out with a list that Tammy makes for her. And then the psychologist asks if there are unhealthy things on Tammy's list. And Amy says, yes, but I can't tell her what to do with her money or her body, which I understand because that would be a complicated situation to be like.
It would be.
Because I guess if you were asking me to buy you crack, I could just say, no, I'm not buying you crack. But you have to eat.
Yeah.
Like.
But I guess if I was an alcoholic and I said, hey, Autumn, I can't drive because I lost my license. I need you to go get me a drink because you know I can't drive. And if I drive, I could wreck the car and go to jail. And it's my money. And I'll even give you like $10 for gas.
Well, I think that's what the problem always is in like intervention, I guess, because you love this person and you don't want this person to continue to hurt themselves. But you know that the alternative of you not helping them is potentially more harm or more dangerous situations. So I don't know. It's just, I feel bad for Amy because I don't think
Yeah.
she knows how to get Tammy to stop. She can't get Tammy to stop.
Yeah.
And she's also most likely being verbally abused by Tammy
For sure.
about it. Because if it's your money and you tell me, go get me this list of food, and I bring you all the opposite food while still spending your money,
Yeah, I'm going to be PO'd.
that would cause a problem.
It's like, I said it's Caesar salad. Why is this a chef salad?
Yeah. Or like I said, a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper, not a 12-pack of Dasani.
Yeah. What am I going to do with this?
Yeah, what am I going to do with this?
I mean, it is a very awkward position to be in because if you give me money to go buy you something, I want to try to get you what you want because it is your money. But also, I don't know. I just feel like, I think it's different between olders and youngers because I feel like at one point it would be like, yeah, that's what you want, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like if you were in the hospital and they're like, she can't have fried foods, you're like, oh my God, what I really want is some French fries and fried mozzarella. I'd be like, Audie, you're not getting that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I love you, but that's not happening.
Facts.
Like, you can have all the money in the world, but I'm not doing it.
You just have to be a strong enough person. And I'm not saying Amy's not strong.
No, because I think she is. But
that is such a difficult situation.
it's a weird dynamic to have to parent your sibling.
Right. Yeah. And then Tammy accuses Amy of not using the appropriate attitude when telling Tammy that she doesn't need the unhealthy food. Because she says, you can just calmly tell me that I don't need it.
I guarantee there's nothing calm about the Slayton household.
And I guarantee you Amy has said it calmly and Tammy does not listen.
No.
Tammy will just bulldoze and steamroll. So
it's like, well, it's my money, which I know it's coming up, but it's my money, go get it. Like, I'm telling you what to do for me. And I mean, it would be hard to be like, Audie, I don't care, I'm not getting you that.
Yeah, it would be. Especially when you've got your own stress that you're dealing with.
Like,
There's a point where you'd be like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Maybe I will go get you some fried food because I want mozzarella sticks and I'm stressed. And you're paying for it.
Even like, I'm dealing with all of my own stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to slowly kill yourself, that's on you.
And I feel like it would fluctuate day to day as annoying as you were.
Yeah.
Like, speaking
or
for
how
them.
strong you are. Yeah. That day. Because there are days where you feel more like you could fight it or handle it. And then there would be days where you're just like, I don't want to argue. What do you want?
Yeah, it's like, what do you want? Sure, I don't care. Spend all your money on candy. I don't care. Like, if you die, I won't have to deal with it. And that's a terrible place to be because then you feel guilty.
Yeah.
Not that she ever thought that, but I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there is a part where Amy starts crying and says that she thinks it's her fault that Tammy is the size that she is because when they were kids, she would put her food on Tammy's plate.
Which is a weird dynamic. I mean, I don't understand that as an oldest child.
Okay.
Like, I don't. Like, I'm not trying to be...
No, I just...
But, like, I don't get that because I would never have expected you and Jacob to take care of me.
Yeah.
Like, I would have shared my food with y'all first.
Right.
Versus being like, well, I'm still hungry, so... Like, I don't even know... I can't even fathom a thing where you would be like, oh, well, I know that we're all hungry, so you can have my chicken breast and I'll just go to bed hungrier than you. Like, absolutely not. That's dumb.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just...
I wonder where Amy's heard that.
Yeah.
Because it seems like... I don't know if someone's ever said that to her. Like, Darlene.
I could see Tammy saying that to her, honestly. It's like, well, you remember you put your food on my plate. Which, I mean, because that would also explain why she's so patient with Tammy. Because Tammy has manipulated her sister into being like, this is your fault.
Yeah.
If you hadn't fed me all of your ice cream, then I wouldn't be as big as I am now.
Yeah. I feel like all in all, this episode was interesting, but I don't have nearly as many notes.
I don't. I just feel like Tammy was a terrible person.
Tammy, maybe it's just that they're hungry, honestly.
Yeah.
But basically the psychologist says that it's all on Tammy.
Yep.
That it's her responsibility to decide what she puts in her body or what she doesn't put in her body. And when they drive back to Kentucky, they all seem kind of like low energy.
Yeah.
Like they both basically got reamed because even though Amy did lose weight, she didn't lose much.
Yeah. And Dr. Procter was disappointed. He's like,
he was. Yeah. And then
it's not as much as you were supposed to.
Yeah.
And it would be hard to drive 8 hours just to get yelled at.
Facts. And then on the way or during one of her talking head interviews, she admits that she's not making enough of the right choices and that she needs to give up fried foods And then she gives a caveat of at least most of them.
Talk about Amy or Tammy?
Tammy.
Yeah.
So Tammy is still
Making
leaving
excuses.
room
Yeah.
to eat the food she's not supposed
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like
eating.
I can give up liquor, but I can still drink beer. Like, that's fine. It's
Right.
like, yeah, no, that's not how this works.
Yeah. And she's just ready to amp her Oh, and then Amy says that she's ready to amp up her workouts and her diet.
Yeah.
Which, again, I'm really proud of you for working out. But working out's only like 10 to 20% of your average your weight loss. So you can lose weight just sitting on your butt because your body burns calories naturally.
Yeah.
Especially the size that you are. Because think about how much your body has to work to keep you alive.
Yeah, turn your air conditioner down a little bit.
Oh, my God. No, I'd die. I would die. But after that, we go to back home. We go to the YMCA.
We finally get to go to the pool.
Right. We're going to a pool because they found a place with a ramp that, or like low enough stairs. Does it have a ramp?
I thought it had stairs. I didn't remember if
but I
it
think
was
it was just like slow enough or something
Yeah.
that Tammy could
I
get
feel like
into
a lot of
it.
that is just Tammy being like, oh, well, now I can go and do this.
Yes. So they go to the pool, and I looked it up, and it's about a 30-minute drive from their house. Everything that they go to is about a 30-minute drive from their house.
So they're like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. They live in Dixon, Kentucky, which is like nothing.
Yeah, so we have family members that live in the middle of nowhere. It's like, oh, we got to drive 20 minutes to get
Everywhere.
bread.
Yeah, everywhere.
Unless you go to the gas station to get food.
Right. Agreed. So Amy gets out of the van in her swimsuit.
Yeah.
So she drove to YMCA half an hour from her house, butt naked.
Yep.
No
Got it.
cover up,
Got a little
no
confidence.
towel, nothing.
Yeah.
Just bikini, and pops out of the van in a bikini. And again, I love the confidence.
I do. I dig it. I feel like it's a confidence that is just incredible.
Yeah, but I could never. I would wear a cover up at least.
Yeah, it's a van. What if I get out to get a
And
drink?
Michael wasn't driving.
No,
It
was
was a
some production
production.
person.
Yeah.
Because my thing is like, what if we go stop at a gas station? I have nothing to put on over my bathing
What
suit.
if you were in an accident
You just
or
stand
something like
there
that?
in
You're
your
just
bathing suit?
standing there in your swimsuit with
I mean,
no clothes.
I feel like she's just very free with her body,
Yeah.
which I hope is confidence and not something else.
Yes, agreed.
I choose to think positively about it. Be like, it's confidence. It's beautiful. I wouldn't wear that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I do love the confidence, but I would never.
No.
Like, I wouldn't do that. But the second they get in the pool, because Tammy finally got what she quote unquote wants right now.
Yeah.
So she's happier and lighter, and they do not pay attention to the aerobic class that they're
No.
interrupting. They just are vibing at the side of the pool together, farting,
Fart bubbles in the pool.
just having a great time.
Well, and I mean, it would feel probably so much better on your joints to be in a pool.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like a pool is a full body workout, and you're weightless.
Yeah. So I do think it was good for them to go to the pool. I was annoyed with everyone else who was there. It's like, these women are not doing the exercises.
No, they were
literally
not
just-
even listening.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if that was your aerobics class and now all of a sudden there's a camera crew and
No.
two people not following along on the side?
No, because I feel like that's disrespectful to my
annoyed.
instructor and to me.
Yeah.
Like, I took time out of my day to do this.
Yeah.
Like, remember Grandma used to do that.
Aerobics.
The water aerobics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm sure these people, because it would have had to all been cleared with production. So I don't know if these women like volunteered to do an extra session so they
Yeah.
could participate or why. But they did seem a lot happier in the pool.
I feel like the sister tension disappeared when they got in the water.
Yeah.
It's like it washed off.
Yeah.
But it's probably, like you said, it's because Tammy got what she wanted.
She got exactly what she wanted. What
Yeah.
she's wanted this whole time is to go swimming.
Yeah.
Like, that's the key to her weight loss when it's not.
Yeah, it's like if that was the case, then we need to move closer for the pool for you.
Yeah, they're half an hour
Yeah.
from the pool, and Amy can't drive, and Michael has a job.
Yeah.
So after we get out of the pool, Amy goes to talk to Michael about how if she gets approved from surgery, she wants to have a real wedding.
Yep.
Because their first wedding was just a courthouse wedding, and
wedding.
she said that nobody really came. not even Tammy came.
Yeah.
And I was looking on their YouTube channel, and I can't remember which video I was looking at. It was something. And there were comments underneath that were like, oh, so Tammy can go to that, but she couldn't go to your wedding. Like, there was drama. But again, their YouTube channel is cringy, and I don't.
Yeah,
I will
cannot
go
do all
through it
that.
one day, but I don't know if I want
That's
to.
a whole thing. If we have to, this has to have people listening.
Facts before I'm going to go through.
Before it's like,
because I'm
oh
pretty
my
sure
God.
their channel started in like 2012.
Yeah.
So that's a lot to go through.
Yeah, it's like,
That's a lot.
and I'm willing to. Like, if y'all want us to do that, like, comment.
I'll do it. Yeah.
But-
Leave us a comment, and we'll go through the YouTube channel.
But I want you to know that would be torture.
It would be torturous. So torturous. But, I mean, it could be something that would be interesting to
It would
cover.
be interesting to get some back scenes.
Yeah, because I feel
stuff.
like there's probably a lot of drama on YouTube that
There
we're
is.
missing out on.
There's also a lot of makeup tutorials, and we love makeup.
We don't wear makeup.
Neither one of us wear
Summer's
makeup.
a liar. We don't wear makeup.
Neither one of us.
We're both far too lazy for makeup.
Yeah. You wear mascara sometimes.
I wear mascara to funerals.
That's it. I have lipstick because I love lipstick.
I don't even have lipstick. I use chapstick.
She does. She's like her dad, like that. As she grabs her chapstick.
Well, now my lips feel really dry.
But no, I think I would do it. But yeah, I watched half of one video and was like, it is not worth it for me.
And then like once they got TLC, all of the thumbnails for Amy's videos are just TLC thumbnails.
Yeah.
So like she's definitely phoning it in towards
Yeah.
the end, like a lot. But she does say that she's going to go ahead with the surgery regardless of whether or not Tammy gets approved, and I think that is the correct decision.
I think she's a newly married woman. The only reason she's doing this is, yeah, she loves her sister, but mainly because she wants a baby with
She
her
has a
husband.
baby. Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I would want you to do as a sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad that she has to even speak those words. Like, well, if I get approved, I'm going to go and do it. It's like, yeah. Duh. And I'm sure Michael's thinking,
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
because the longer that she doesn't do it, the more likely you are to gain the weight back.
Right. And the difference, I guess, would be like, spoiler alert, Tammy doesn't
Spoilers.
lose the weight for a long time.
No.
But like, if Tammy were on track to lose weight, sure.
Yeah.
Like if you were like 5 pounds, but I also don't understand why we would want to have surgery at the same time, because
yeah.
I would need to take care of you. You would need to take care of me.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to go get it the same day.
Well, it's sad that, like, I didn't even think about the fact that we would have to take care of each other. I went back to 2023 and be like, that would be too traumatic for our parents. I can't do
yeah.
that if something like that happens.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that it's a great decision on Amy's part. I also think it's a really strong decision.
It is. And she
Because-
knows it's going to be a fight.
It is, because Tammy would not wait for her
No.
at all.
No.
So I don't know why you would wait for Tammy.
And I feel like that's probably another reason why she's pushing Tammy to lose the weight. She's like, look, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I want you to do this with me, but you're screwing around, and now I'm going to have to make you mad.
Yeah. Because Tammy's not doing, like, she lives with Tammy.
Yeah.
She
can
sees
see
that
it.
Tammy is not doing it.
Yeah. For sure.
So I don't
That
know.
would be
I don't blame her.
frustrating.
It would be very frustrating. And I think that that's part of the reason, part of the like tension.
yeah.
So
But
that's
Amy,
what I think.
but we've talked about it before. Is like Amy has a reason to do the surgery, and Tammy doesn't really. Like, death isn't a big enough reason for Tammy not to do
Apparently
what needs to
not.
be done. Amy has a
I don't think she
concrete
takes it
reason.
seriously.
No, I think it's almost like I don't know if I can.
It's probably
say
a depression.
It probably is. I don't know if you can say that, like,
Yeah.
word, but it's like a
Yeah.
long term.
It's got to be.
some kind of self harm long term.
Yes.
That's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah. Because it's definitely. She's just. It's severely depressed is how
Yeah.
I would think of it.
Which would be hard. Which is why we need therapy. But every time they go to therapy, like, wow, I
They're
need a therapist.
definitely from a region or a family that does
Yeah.
not see the benefit in talking to
Yeah,
people.
because they're younger than both of. I mean,
They're not younger than me.
They're younger. Well, thanks for that.
Sorry.
They're not younger than me. They're younger than me.
Yeah.
And I guess my generation is the last one that was like, therapy. What?
Yeah. Whereas like my generation's like, yeah, we probably need
Yeah.
it.
And the next generation after you is like, yeah. Like,
Why wouldn't you go to therapy?
it's like a great birthday present.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. I mean, I'm proud of Amy for making that decision, because it wouldn't be an easy decision to just have to tell your sister, like, regardless, I'm going to get it. So
If you have continued to mess up and haven't done this, this is still going to be my thing.
yeah. Yeah. And then Amy sends Michael to get a scale so she can weigh herself at home. And he could only find one that goes up to 550.
Yep.
So she's weighed 390 last week when we were at the doctor, is what she says. And she says that she's been struggling on the diet. And she's down to 388.6. So 1 pound basically down.
Which is not enough.
Not very good for a week, but at least she hasn't gained.
Yeah.
Which is good. But, and then Tammy talks about how she wants to go back to the pool and that she can't lose weight until she can get out of the house.
Yeah.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, it's like you could walk. But then I thought we've already passed episode where Amy was like, you could walk around the house. She's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, she literally says you could walk to the mailbox.
Yeah.
And then she won't do it though.
No.
And the thing is, we also a couple weeks ago, or one of the first episodes, they said that Tammy hasn't been out of the house in like 6 to 8 years.
6 years.
So why is your hang up? You
Now
have to get out.
I think it's just an excuse.
It is 100% just an excuse.
It's like, oh, well, I can't do this until they finally finish Sister Wives, so I'm stuck here. It's like
Sister Wives.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like some dumb
Yes.
fixation that's like, you don't even watch Sister Wives. Like, yeah, but I can't
I
until
can't
it's done.
until it's done. Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
it doesn't
stop.
make sense.
That doesn't affect you.
Right.
You've not been out of the house before this, so
No.
do it or don't.
Yeah, it literally makes no sense. It's just, I think it's just another reason for her to not have to do it.
Yeah.
Because Amy can't take her anywhere. Amy's legally blind.
Yeah. And at some point, you can't keep blaming Amy if Amy is working.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it doesn't work if I wish the girls kept food journals. It would be fascinating for me. But if Amy literally had boiled chicken and taco meat or whatever she's eating, and Tammy is having a pizza wrapped in a taco deep fried with s'mores, that is not, you cannot blame your sister for that.
I'm really surprised we don't have more like, these are the meals we're eating clips. Like, it would be nice to have like, this is what we're eating today stuff.
I'm sorry, I dropped chocolate down my shirt.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
She's over there rubbing her poop.
I was like, what is on? Sorry. I'm sorry. It was just very distracting. Speaking of people who just eat too much.
Yeah, you did just eat a cookie.
I was like, what is on me?
While we're talking about what they're not doing anything on their diet.
So inappropriate.
But Tammy does ask Amy if you hit your goal, if she's going to do the surgery, and that Tammy basically immediately after Amy says, yeah, I'm going to do the surgery if I get approved, Tammy's like, well, that's not doing it together. Bitch, you're not doing it with Amy.
Yeah.
Amy's doing this by herself.
Yeah. It's like, you haven't been doing it with me the whole time.
Yeah.
So now that I'm ahead, now
you want to
an
hold
issue.
me back.
Yeah. I mean, but it just goes to show the ego of Tammy, which like I said, I know that these women aren't like this hopefully anymore. I don't know.
Well,
everything.
at least not size wise.
Yeah. They're not size wise this way, but it's very my.
Yes, very.
And
very
it really makes you want to just be a giving person.
Yeah,
it's like,
it does.
It's like, Audie, I want pizza for dinner. And you're like, I want a salad. It's like, well, but if you don't have pizza with me, then you're not eating with me.
Yeah. It would be so, I don't get it. I don't get that mentality. And it makes me sad that Amy's having to deal with it.
Yeah.
So it's just, it seems like it's a lot of guilt tripping and manipulation.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And she knows that she can do it.
Yeah, because then Tammy also throws it in her face like, well, I wouldn't do it until you're ready to do it if the scales were reversed. But here's what I think is interesting. And this is a spoiler alert for later episodes.
Yeah.
Because when Tammy starts losing weight, Tammy loses weight rapidly and
Very
quickly gets smaller than Amy.
Yeah.
But doesn't wait for Amy to get skin removal.
No.
So shut up.
Yeah. It's like, I would wait for you, but also not.
Also, I'm not going to.
Yeah. No, it's very much just a way to control her sister.
It is. It's a way to try and have, I think what she wants is she wants an ally in her addiction.
Yeah.
Yes. But, yeah, no. And if, like I said, if Amy had waited on Tammy, it would have taken years.
Yeah.
It would have taken years.
We never would have. She never had the baby.
She wouldn't have had the babies.
And she has the problem is also that she has a concrete goal.
Yeah,
Like,
she wants a baby.
I need to do A, B, and C so I can live this life.
Yes.
So I don't care. This is happening.
Yeah.
And Michael doesn't need to lose weight. Tammy isn't trying to lose weight. So Amy in a household with people who don't, and I'm not saying Michael doesn't support her goals or that Tammy doesn't even support her goals. That is a lot harder to do it 100% by yourself with other people who are drinking sodies and eating a box of low-fat chips.
An entire box.
Yeah, it would be a like, what are you doing?
Do you think that Tammy legitimately thinks she's trying?
I think honestly she probably does. I think honestly Tammy seems like to me the kind of person who's like, well, I got a single sundae today at the ice cream parlor and not a double, so that is me being better. And it's like, yeah, that is better, but that's not even taking a step. That's like a shuffle.
Right. That's also after your 4 hamburgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like, well, I got hamburgers instead of cheeseburgers. And I feel like that's that mentality
Probably.
that she probably has. It's like, well, I got baked Cheetos and ate a bag.
Right.
Not regular Cheetos. It's
Those
like,
are good though.
I debate that
Oh
hard.
yeah, you're a Cheeto
Audie.
connoisseur.
I love Cheetos. But no, I 1,000% think that in her mind she's like, well, like the cleaning of the kitchen thing. Well, I am doing this. It's
Yeah.
like, but Dr. Procter told us we need to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, but I can't, so I'll fuck around.
Right. And then also like you said, well, I'm not eating a bag of regular chips. I ate a box of healthy chips.
Yeah.
So I am trying.
Yeah. And it's like, but that's,
You should be able to fart and lose 10 pounds at this point in your life.
at this point, you should take a healthy bowel movement and be okay.
Yeah, and hit weight.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
If
you made bare minimum changes, like
Yeah.
actual changes, she would be losing way more
well,
weight.
and that is my main complaint with this show. Like, and I know you've watched it before, but I've never watched this. But I feel like I get too much information about some stuff and not enough about things that I want.
About their poop?
Well, like, I want to know, like, what do you eat? Like, why aren't we having a food journal?
Yeah, why aren't we
videos?
watching them cook?
Like, what? Yeah, why doesn't TLC have like a, hey, you love it? Here's the link to their food. Like, this
Yeah.
is their food journal. This is their weight loss. This is their exercise program. Honestly, I don't need to see a poop, but I would, like, why aren't you taking a laxative? I mean, and I don't condone
Don't do
that.
that,
but
yeah.
why wouldn't you just be like, well, okay, I have been pooping for the last 4 days. Let's go do this
Because
weight.
that's like anorexia
Okay, well, yeah.
or
But I mean,
bulimia.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you're
a
not
binging
supposed to do
person.
that. It's
Yeah,
a binging
but I mean,
kind of thing. But like
the
they're
weight
not,
that she has
yeah.
to lose is so minimal compared to her body weight. It's
Yeah.
like, just do it.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to. That's the
But
thing.
that's-
I think I don't know. I think that I would like to know more about what they're eating and stuff.
I would love, and I don't know if you could trust it, but I would be. I feel like she does think she's doing better. But it'd be like if you called me and you're like, "Hey, Summer, how are you doing with your Dr. Pepper today?" It's like, "Oh, well, I've only had 1 2-liter, and I'm doing really good with that." It's like,
Yeah.
but you were just drinking 2 cans. It's like, yeah, 2, but now I'm down to 1.
And I'm down to 1 2-liter.
1 2-liter.
Do they even make 3 liters anymore?
No, they don't, which is probably great because the 2
That
liters go flat.
ages us, I
It
think.
does probably for sure, but especially when Mom was drinking a 3-liter a day.
When she was pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Issues, but yeah, no, I feel like in her head she's like, I am doing better.
Yeah, I think she probably
And
is. I
then-
think that
If you were to yell at me for that, I'd be like, what are you talking about? This is so much better.
yeah, I think you're right cuz like how she said that she got rid of most of the fried foods.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most of them, which means what to me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Like
I haven't had fried foods all day.
you can
today.
have fried food and lose weight.
You
You're
can.
eating too much.
Yeah, it's like you need to stop.
Yeah. It's just too much food in the end. But this episode really didn't it was an interesting episode, but I didn't have as many notes.
No, I didn't really either.
So I feel like this is gonna be a short one.
Yeah, I feel like just Amy is a rock star.
Right
And-
now, Amy is a rock star and Tammy
Sucks.
it sucks.
I'll
Tammy
say it.
sucks.
I'll be the one. She sucks.
Yeah,
and
and
she
then-
needs to do better.
Yeah, and Tammy does say at the end, she says that if Amy gets the surgery without her, Amy is abandoning her,
Yeah.
which is bullshit.
Trust you can't abandon somebody who lives in your house. I feel like.
Facts.
It's
Like,
like-
you used to live with me.
Where?
And
what?
also, Tammy abandoned Amy first.
Yeah.
So shut up. And then
Yeah.
Amy predicts that Tammy will probably stop trying when Amy gets the surgery.
And spoilers.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Exactly what happens. But this is a much shorter episode. And honestly, my notes for the next one are also pretty light
I don't
for the
know.
wedding.
Oh, I have notes.
Oh, okay, you got notes for the wedding. Okay, good.
I must be going through stuff because on the top
Hopefully,
of my,
we'll get another.
yeah, the top
it
of
probably
my
will be
page
sub-
says like
60
I'm not
minutes.
okay. I
Yeah.
don't know what I was going through.
I don't know what
today.
you're going through. Well, I guess we'll find out
That day I was going
next
through some
time.
stuff.
We'll find out what Summer was going through when she wrote her notes.
Something, and I drew a picture of a cat.
But next week we'll be doing season 1, episode 5, wedding and weigh-ins. Amy decides to have a real wedding ceremony because if she gets approved for surgery, she's afraid she may not survive. After the wedding, the sisters head to Atlanta, hoping for a life-changing final weigh-in.
Bum, bum.
Bum bum. All right, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Seasoned sisters, they're not quite 1,000.